receiving and considering suggestions to cease hostilities there, that Ukrainian forces will withdraw and pull back from the territories they occupy. Only then will the fighting stop. If they don't leave, we will achieve this by military means.
The Russian war continues, and we all hear that Russia disregards the efforts of key world powers to end the war with a truly lasting peace. But whether there will be peace does not depend on Russia's threats, nor on what ultimatums are voiced there, but on what conditions the world will ensure so that this aggression cannot continue. The Russian war continues, and we all hear that Russia disregards the efforts of key world powers to end the war with a truly lasting peace. But whether there will be peace does not depend on Russia's threats, nor on what ultimatums are voiced there, but on what conditions the world will ensure so that this aggression cannot continue. Our team, together with American representatives, will continue this week, at the end of the week, to bring the points we have as a result of Geneva closer to a form that will lead to the path to peace and security guarantees. There will be a meeting of the delegations. The Ukrainian delegation will be well prepared and focused on substantive work. We are currently in contact with the American side and with our European friends. I am also informing our partners in other parts of the world, and I thank them for supporting our sovereignty and our state.
We are still receiving proposals for a ceasefire here, there, that Ukrainian troops should withdraw from the territories they currently occupy, and only then will the fighting stop. If they don't withdraw, we will achieve this by military means. I think those in the West who understand what this could lead to are insisting on ending the hostilities as soon as possible, even if it requires some concessions from the Kyiv regime, because they understand that the front will start collapsing in certain areas. Of course, we ultimately want to reach an agreement with Ukraine, but right now that's practically impossible. It's impossible legally. If anyone from their side can or wants to, let them negotiate. We need our decisions to be internationally recognized by the main global players. That's all there is to it. At the initiative of the Ukrainian side, another such meeting was scheduled and took place in Abu Dhabi. On our side, one of the leaders of the Russian FSB was present at the meeting. At this meeting, a representative of the US administration also attended this meeting. This was somewhat unexpected for us, but we never refuse contact. He established contact with the Russian representative. And he raised the question of whether it might not be worth waiting until next week to continue contacts, but instead to hold a meeting in Moscow. He said that we are ready anytime, please. The issue is so important for everyone and for us that we are willing to fly in at any time of day or night, tonight, return straight on Thursday, or it could be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whenever they want. But we agreed that we would decide, and the US President's administration would also decide who and when should come. The latest information I received yesterday was that President Trump made a decision that, after all, as previously agreed, there was such an agreement before. The meeting is being proposed by the American side to take place in Moscow next week.